ready to answer hard financial questions across all your not-for-profit entities? Do you struggle to consolidate information, perform real-time analysis on combined financial and operational information, or document decisions in the context of financial records? Are you GAAP compliant and audit ready? Introducing Intacct, the cloud financial management solution meeting the demands of growing not-for-profit organizations. Let me briefly show you Intacct's tools for keeping you in control across your organization. In this simple example, a not-for-profit organization has a foundation, a community center, and a clinic that each run as separate entities. Leaders in each entity see just the entity they manage. The foundation director sees just the foundation. The community center director sees just the community center, and so on. The CFO and controller see across all the entities. Conversations in Intacct Collaborate indicate that an increase in downtown business development has created a reduction in the number of people using the community center. A special board meeting has been called for this afternoon. We start with a built-in role-based dashboard that instantly captures financial and operational information for the organization, in this case the foundation. We can see that operating expenses are within budget. Drilling down, we see the detail and see that the fund remains adequate to support the mission. Jumping over to the CFO's dashboard for the community center, we see an overrun in the ratio of expenses to people served. By combining captured external or statistical information within the system, we can easily see that we are not meeting the service goals of the community center. Meals served are decreasing, while volunteer hours remain steady, indicating community support but a reduced need for the center. Moving over to look at the clinic, we see that donations and usage there are up, and operation expenses are well within budget. We see that the clinic has received a much-needed $50,000 donation, which can help fund expanding services. Also, by setting up program as a dimension, we see a breakout of donations and expenses across these different programs run by the clinic. We also see that the clinic, which sits to the west of the downtown area, continues to see demand for its services. Each of the entities we've looked at has a different focus but a shared chart of accounts, and the board of directors wants the top-down picture this afternoon. Because a shared chart of accounts provides for continual consolidation, we're able to roll up financial and statistical information to see across the entire organization. In the top-level view, we see that overall we're doing well. We see an instant view of metrics, graphs of expenditure budgets and actuals, and drillable report views of revenue and expenditures across entities. Beyond tracking what you did and when you did it, it's important to leverage Intacct's real-time communication to keep your entire organization informed about why you did it. Rather than relying on disparate email strings, Intacct provides a consistent front-to-back office collaboration tool. You collaborate on key information to make decisions, and then document those decisions in the context of the financial records they relate to. In this example, the CFO states, based on the consolidated view we've seen today, we need to address drop-in usage of the community center, which consumes the same facility cost as when it was at full capacity. Relocating to the west near the clinic seems like a better location to serve those needs. Notice a snapshot of the chart showing the current expenditures versus usage, now permanently stored with the conversation. A follow-up note by the community center director says, we've identified 2 vacant properties in that area. We could begin talks with property owners this week. A year or more from now, when the board is discussing why they moved the center, they can replace recollections and speculation with a documented decision and audit trail. Regardless of the diverse missions of the nonprofit entities, the CFO and board can view, drill, slice, and dice by all entities and across all dimensions like programs. With dozens or even hundreds of entities, the process is the same. In summary, using Intacct's dashboards as a starting point, we viewed and analyzed the data and results in real time, using financial and operational data consolidated from across the organization. We drilled down to see the meaning behind the numbers, transactions, and collaborative conversations. Based on this information, we made key decisions about the direction of the organization. And then, and this is important, we documented those decisions in the context of the financial records for future conversations. Along the way, automated processes keep the organization GAAP compliant and audit ready. Whether you support foundations, clinics, or charities, on-site or remote, Intacct provides the real-time visibility to help ensure proactive management to maximize stewardship and mission impact. Start gaining greater financial control and insight across your organization today by scheduling a live demo with Intacct.